one is basic high school portal, which has all the important links that we need as a high school student. Headline, Naviance, our own ACM website, and one of our school's sports sections as well. And then our other one was a band application that had a huge database of bands that, you know, people can use, update their bands on the website.
Hey, people back here want to hear too, so use the mic.
We went through a test last night and chose no mics.
No mics, okay.
Everyone hear me? We good?
Testing.
Is this better?
Yeah.
All right, so mobile applications on multiple platforms. So we got a BlackBerry. Our application spans over BlackBerry, Android, iPhone, you know, all that wide range of stuff. And so our first one, as I said, was a Mason High School portal, which is important for students' needs. As in all of our important links, you have mine, Naviance, our own, and then our sports stuff. And then our second one is a bands database almost, where bands go in, use websites, update their bands, names, schools, information, stuff like that. It has important links to Facebook, all that stuff. And so I think our portal is going to go ahead and explain his app more in depth.
Alright, so we created an Android app that shows different links and uses implements web views into the Android SDK to navigate to different links so that students have quick access to what they need on the internet. So our app, it automatically opens up to TechOlympics for now, and when you press the menu button, it brings up when you press the
Passing out some devices for you guys.
Which actually have the actual application on it. You can mess around with it, see how it works out.
So when you press the menu button, it'll bring up 4 little tiles on the bottom, which uses menu create, and which also uses on select menu item, and then it will automatically open up your own URL browser, an embedded URL browser with web views, which will navigate to that same URL. And then you also put in a progress bar at the top when the screen is loading, and as well as put in backwards navigation so you can go back to previous pages that you've already been.
Hey everybody, alright, so in addition to our ACM, or MHS portal app, we've also got the marching band app we were telling you about. So, here, just one second. One second while I get this on mirror. Okay, so here we have, just pull it up, here's the Android version that we've been working on. We're using the 2.2 Froyo SDK from Google, and we're able to create an XML layout in the Android SDK. From there, we're able to tie the objects from the XML file into the Java, and from there we can create different listeners to, create methods for each button, each command, whatever. Over in the manifest is where we sort of manage all of our instances, all of the different activities that are going on, and the navigation of the app. So that's where all of it's kind of like the central nervous system of how the app is going to be placed together, put together. So anyways, we've got a simulator up and running already. One second. There we go. And the simulator is running Honeycomb 3.0 of Android. Give it a second to boot up there.
Do you want me to find out for you? Well, Ty has a
There
chart.
we go. Then we got the
Figure out,
splash
make
screen
sure
and
we
it showed
got
up
it,
in
sure
the
we
menu.
don't lose it. Okay.
Because it'll be a disaster.
Okay, I'll call Ty.
And there we go. And
Hey, can you call Ty?
alright, you guys should have a couple of tablets and phones here. It's running the exact same binary, but it's an APK. We can distribute these to your phones just using standard APK.
Can you just call him?
Third-party vendor app. But anyways, the integration to the database, we're able to, it was originally formatted as a plist for iPhone, which actually I should probably mention that this app was originally designed for iPhone, but
Hey,
we were able to port it to Android.
Do you have
With,
in the
some
ballroom,
use
all
of
the
Java, we
signs
were
are
able to
laid out,
deconstruct the
so
to-do
all the
list
schools
and
have
convert
their
it
own
back
table.
into a
Do you have the
XML
layout
to be parsed by the Android SDK.
of which,
So anyways,
yes,
let's
of
get
which
that
school
next
goes on
here.
which table?
So you can select any band
yes,
you want.
yes, I do.
We've got over 70 bands for high school and over 30 PCI bands. This is ours, Mason.
Okay,
And it pulls up an image of the band. You can look at all the information about the band. You can pull up all sorts of statistics, YouTube videos, go onto the webpage for the band. You can also scroll through as a Rolodex, so you can go through the index of all the different bands that you've got available to you. And also real quick, before I'm done, this is the original iPhone port of the same app, just running side by side there. We've got the same exact application built natively for both iPhone and Android SDKs, running side by side on the same computer, same architecture. And not only that, we've also discovered a way to port the app to BlackBerry using the BlackBerry port, which Patrick Ebling is going to talk to you about.
So recently, BlackBerry came out with a, Android APK convert over to BlackBerry bars, which there's a multitude of different ways that you can do it. You can do it online fairly simply. You just enter in the APK, enter in the Android SDK, and dependent upon the compatibility with the actual APK and the database that is currently compatible with the bars, you can transfer it over easily that way. Another way, which is the one that I did, is you can actually go into Eclipse and you can actually edit certain, strands of code to make it compatible with the bars. So if you do try and do it online and it ends up not being able to convert, what you can do is you can actually go in and edit the actual code to make it compatible with the bar applications. I was able to convert it over to the BlackBerry OS 2, which is a new release of the OS 2. They've actually been in beta, and I've been converting APKs and different applications over to my BlackBerry for a while now, because the BlackBerry app world doesn't exactly have the most variety of applications at this point in time. So it's generally just easier with an Android emulator on the actual BlackBerry to be able to run those applications. So you can do the exact same things that you do on the Android. It's pretty much just a carbon copy with a few lines of text edited so that you can make it compatible with this. And you can just enter into any of them, and it's the same exact details. You can just go through Rolodex, change through all your different band applications, and end up just looking through all of that. So that was fairly simple. I've been working on stuff like that, converting applications over to BlackBerry for the past month. And I've been able to successfully convert several different applications in itself. I think I actually have a YouTube application on here too that I was able to convert. So.
Anyways, real quick, just in terms of distributing this, we have got a full version of the app for iPhone available on the App Store for download. It's just, you want to look it up, it's just iMarch, the Ultimate Marching Band Directory, and then the Android version is actually still in beta. We're beta testing that. We started that yesterday, but that will hopefully be up on the Android marketplace soon, available for download, and then possibly also for BlackBerry, since we've got that right.
All right. I think that pretty much concludes our presentation today. I just want to, say that this is pretty much a full part effort on Mason ACM, our high school, it's our ACM student chapter. And we're going to give a little shout out to the Interalliance master classes for, inspiring this type of work and keeping us, interested in the fields and, advancing our uses of knowledge. Right? So thank you for listening to us. That will be it for